Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Dyson Micro 1.5kg cordless vacuum cleaner. And what I want to do today is to show you around the vacuum, some of the features and benefits that it offers, and why, if you're in the market for a lightweight vacuum cleaner, this could be the one to go for. So what I'll do is I'll get it unboxed and we'll start to have a look. Just before we start, what I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up. What I do is I'll talk about household appliances, cordless vacuums that I specialise in, and there's normally a bit of tech in there as well. So if you just give us a quick subscribe, then we'll make a start. So we'll start by getting it unboxed. These are the book of instructions. As you can see, they are printed for several languages. I'm sure there's English in there somewhere, but I'm not normally a huge fan of instructions, so I'll put that to one side. I suppose the whole concept of this, the Micro 1.5kg, is that it's small. I've been quite looking forward to this model. So first of all, we've got the main wand, and it says on there the Micro 1.5. So as I say, I've been quite looking forward to this. I suppose a common customer complaint about vacuum cleaners are that some of them are quite heavy. So it's quite nice to see that Dyson have taken customer feedback and they've come up with this model, the Micro 1.5. I will go into it in a bit more detail in a moment, but yeah, we've got I suppose the main tool that it comes with. What I do like about the Dyson products, so that's normally quite a useful one. I'm glad they've stuck with this, the quick release system for the tools. So that's a popular tool that is available on all the vacuums. So we've got the charger that's in here, and we've got the micro fluffy head. So that's another one of the tools that comes in. So that's very good. What we got in here? So we've got the mini turbo brush. That's again a popular accessory. Just a bit of packing. What I do like about the Dyson products is that a lot of the packaging is recyclable. I know I do comment on it. If you follow me on my YouTube channel, then it's something I do mention quite a bit. But yeah, I'm glad that Dyson have thought about this. And to be fair, not many of the manufacturers follow their routes as far as the packaging. Because a lot of this, once you finish with it, then a lot of it, as I say, can be recycled. A lot of other manufacturers are still using plastic bags to put things in, which is quite unnecessary. So that's everything. So you have just got the wall bracket here, and I'll go through a lot of this in a moment, but I think what I'll do is I'll get a lot of this cleared away and then we'll start to have a look at the vacuum. So now I've got everything unpacked, then we can start to have a look at the vacuum itself. And I must say, on first appearances, it's really tiny. I've reviewed quite a few Dyson products over the years, and I really like this. I'll be honest, it is the first time I've seen it. Before I actually unboxed it, I didn't have a look beforehand, but I'm quite surprised how small it is. I suppose what Dyson have done, and as I mentioned earlier, they have done their research when it comes to a product like this. A common complaint with cordless vacuums is that they're too heavy. Sometimes the way people are holding them isn't quite right. Some people do struggle with them, especially if you're elderly. I know my nan, she struggles with certain cordless vacuums. So hopefully as I go through this, then there are some good features on there. The first thing to mention is that the on and off switch on this, Dyson have gone away from their traditional trigger system. They believe in their trigger based on and off switches, and they've done that for many years. I suppose the thinking behind it is that if you've just got your finger on the trigger, then using the power, as soon as you release it, then you're not using any power. So if there's a certain area that you say pull the vacuum back, then you're not using the power, and what that can do is that can really extend the runtime. So what Dyson have done with this one is that they've actually put the on and off switch on the top now. So by pressing this button, that will turn it on and off. And you will hear a strange sound afterwards. On quite a few of my videos, people comment, they say, is that noise normal? And I'll just play that again, hopefully you can hear this. It's like a boing at the end, and that is right. That's how a lot of the modern Dyson products are. On this particular model, you do actually get a maximum of 20 minutes runtime. So it very much depends on the suction that you're after. If you wanted general suction, just say on the hard floor, then you should be able to achieve that. You have got a max option on here. So clearly if you are going to use the max option, then the runtime will be reduced quite a lot. Apparently it normally hovers around the 5 to 7 minute mark, so you don't get a huge amount of time if you use the extra suction button, but hopefully, and just by using the normal option, say on a hard floor, then that should be okay to achieve the full 20 minutes. When it comes to emptying the bin, then it is quite easy. First of all, because the bin itself isn't that big, capacity on this is only 0.2 litres. Just to give you an idea, if you're comparing it to say the V7, which I suppose is the next step up model, then that's around 0.54 litres, so you're looking at under half the capacity. But really, capacity of the vacuum and big features isn't the aim of this vacuum. As far as emptying it, you have got a sticker on the side that shows you how to do it, but just to show you, you've got a little red handle underneath. All you do is you press that, and then the flap opens at the front. I'll just show you that again. So you push the red handle here, and then that will open at the front. I always try and say to do this outside. I know with some of the other vacuums that have got big bins, the other day I did talk about one of the another model called the outsize Absolute, and the capacity of the bin on that one is 1.9 litres, so it's a huge bin. On this one it's not quite so important to do it outside, because clearly you're not going to have as much rubbish, but it's something I'd always say, just go and take it outside, do it in your outside bin, or somewhere that's not in the house, because sometimes you can find, especially if it's fine dust particles, and if you suffer with things like asthma or dust allergies, then doing this inside could trigger them, so make sure you do that outside. You will have the option to remove the bin, so if you wanted to clean it, you've got a little switch at the back here, so you just push that up and then the whole bin can come off. As far as cleaning it, there's not a huge amount to do. All I'd recommend is normally getting a paintbrush, say a dry paintbrush, just brushing it over, and then once you've done that, get a damp microfiber cloth and just wipe it around here. And the same in here. There's not a huge amount that you need to do. And then to put it back together, you just slot that back on, and then that will drop back on, and then you just shut the lid and you're ready to go. As far as other things to clean, the main thing you got is the filter on the back. So on this model it just twists off, and you see you have got a picture of a tap on there, and that just means that you can wash it. It is normally recommended to do that. Again, it very much depends how often you vacuum in as to how often you need to wash this. All I'd normally say is, when it comes to washing these, make sure that it's fully dry before you put it back on the vacuum. My normal recommendation is that you actually buy a spare filter when you buy the vacuum, and that way when you take this off to wash it, because you need to leave it for about 24 hours, you can pop that on the side, and then your other filter you can come and pop it on the vacuum, and then you can start using it straight away, so you're not going for a period of time without the filter. And then to put it back on, just before I do put it back on, when you've washed it, just make sure that the seal is nice and clean, and when you've done that, then just pop it on here, and all you do is you locate it properly, twist it, and then you're ready to go. As far as charging the vacuum, you have got a couple of options. I suppose the most popular way is to pop it in the wall bracket that it comes with. That way, when you put in the bracket, it is charging, as long as you put the charger within the bracket as well. Also, you've got somewhere to store it, so it's nice and out of the way. The other option, and for some people they don't want to use the wall bracket, You can just sit it on the table, and you can just plug the charger in at the front there. So that is an option. Again, that's a common question. Do I have to use the wall bracket? No, you don't have to, because for some people, if you live in a property that you don't want to damage the wall, or you're not allowed to drill into the walls at all, you might have a fussy landlord that doesn't want you to do anything like this, then you don't have to use the wall bracket, and as I say, you can just pop that in there to charge. As far as charging time, if the vacuum was completely flat, then to get it back up to full capacity, you're normally looking around 3 to 3.5 hours. So it's not too bad. What I'll do is I'll show you the tools and accessories that it comes with now. The first one is this. So this is the Micro Fluffy head, and it's a fairly common head that Dyson are using across their products now, the normal fluffy head. But this one is only around 20 centimeters wide, or just over 8 inches. And I really like that. It's quite a dinky little thing, and I suppose with having it this kind of size, then clearly it's going to be a lot lighter as well. So if you have got things like tiled, laminate, wooden floor, anything that's a hard floor surface, then this is really what this is designed at. At some point you might want to clean this, so it's nice and easy to take apart. You just got a clip on the side, just lift that up, and then that will pull out, and that gives you the option to take the brush out. Just give it a quick wash, and again, like the filter, just leave it till it's completely dry before you pop it up back on here. But then once you've done, then you just put the roller brush back on, and then just clip that back in place. So it's a really nice, easy to use tool, and very lightweight as well. The next one it comes with is this. This is the classic mini turbo brush. This is quite a popular one amongst a lot of the Dyson products. I suppose this is very popular if you're going to got things like, say, pet hairs, for example, or if you need to go and vacuum the car, then that's really a good one to use. The bristles on this are quite stiff, and again, if you needed to clean the brush, if you wanted to take this out, then just pop a coin in the side here. You can use a screwdriver, but I'd normally recommend a coin because there's less chance of damaging the head on here. Just twist it, and then that will pull out the side. So that's the other main tool. And the last one it comes with is this. This is I suppose a double action tool. So first of all, you've got the crevice tool on here, and then you've got the soft bristle brush, and all you need to do is just push that up. It clips into place, and then you can use it as the brush. As far as all of these tools, then they just slot in to the vacuum like that, just clipped into place, and then you press the button to take it out. What you can do is you can use the main wand, and this will just pop into the end there. And first of all, clearly this is where you put the main floor head, but you do have the option if you wanted to clip the tools into there as well. So if you have got things like cobwebs or a dusty area in the corner quite high up, then you just pop the tool into there, and then you can use it on the wand as well. So that's another very good design. So I'll just show you the vacuum in action, and I must say, from even just holding it like this, then the weight of it is so light. But I'll just give you a quick demonstration of it. I still love that noise at the end. So again, it's a very lightweight and light and easy to use. Some people comment that some of the Dyson cleaners can be a little bit heavy at the end, and I suppose because on the Dyson, because you've got a lot of the weight at the top here, then again it can make it a little bit more difficult. So as an overview of the vacuum, if you need a vacuum for a big family house where you've got a lot of pets and a lot of different floor type services, then this may not be the one for you. I just feel that this is very good for example, an elderly person that say lives in quite a small house or apartment. Say if you've got hard floors, say tiles, wooden floor, then this is really, I suppose, an ideal cleaner for you. What I'm going to do, and hopefully I've done it by now, is a comparison between this model and the Dyson V7. I just feel that that's quite a good comparable model. At this time of recording, they're actually the same price. So I'll just post a link here to show you the difference between the Micro 1.5 and the Dyson V7. So if you are thinking of buying one of these, then I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Dyson Micro 1.5 kg cordless vacuum cleaner. Please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, click subscribe and leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video itself. If you think I've missed something, then just pop it in the comments. Also, if you have got any questions on the vacuum, then just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Don't forget to click the link to go and have a look at the comparison between this and the V7 as well. Anyway, thanks for watching.